Hello YouTube, welcome back to another model aircraft review on the channel. This is the 40th review, and today I'll be doing the GeminiJets 1/400 scale Lufthansa Airbus A340-600 in the new livery. This was part of the, I believe, either March or April releases. Got this a few weeks ago and decided to do this review as the 40th review because it's a quite nice model. I was deciding whether or not to get this one or the A330 because they released a new livery 330 at the same time. But because I don't have many A340s, I decided to get this one. They're actually the exact same price too, so I think a bigger model for the same price is quite a good deal. So yeah, I got this for, I believe, $40 off of diecastjets.com. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started with the box. As you can see, it's not your usual box. I think all of GeminiJets is Lufthansa new livery models. They've made 3 so far, including this one. They have this kind of style of box. You got a metallic, silver and grayish background with the GeminiJets logo in blue and the slogan in black. You have the computer generated image of the aircraft in the middle, which is actually really high quality compared to previous generations of boxes. You got Airbus A340-600 there, and the registration, which is D-AIHI or Delta-Alpha India Hotel Alpha. Lufthansa logo down there. Look inside, 1/400 scale stuff down there. Here's the bottom of the box, left flap, right flap, and the top, which is nothing really special. Sorry about that. Here's the back. You can see that on previous boxes they used to have like clouds or something to show the aircraft climbing, but as you can see here, this just the aircraft like tilted up. So yeah, and then we have some info on GeminiJets models there, some links, and then the Lufthansa licensing and 2019 release. So yeah, and one thing that I want to mention that I noticed with the new livery Lufthansa models is that on the box it doesn't say the name of the plane. Like every single Lufthansa plane, it has a name. It's named after a German city, and GeminiJets used to put the name of the aircraft on the box underneath the registration or something, on the sides as well. They used to put the name of the plane underneath the registration on their older boxes, but I don't know why they don't do that anymore. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, here's a picture of my A330 box. So you can see the name of the aircraft is on there as well, but on this one it's not there, which is quite weird. And you can clearly see the aircraft has a name. This one is Monchengladbach, which it's a German city, but it's not written on there, which is quite weird. So yeah, alright, here's the flap. As you can see, it's the new generation of Gemini boxes is definitely different, and I actually kind of like it. Here's some info on the A340. You want to read that, go ahead and pause the video here. And then some information on this particular jet. Quite new. I mean, not that new. It's about, 2004, so it's almost, no, it is a 15-year-old A340. I mean, that's somewhat new compared to other A340s, but yeah. Alright, then there's the cutout to see the model, which is not in there. I have it outside here with me. Alright, now I'll go ahead and show you guys the aircraft itself. Alright, so here is the model itself. Really, really nice. I love the Lufthansa new livery. When it first came out, I actually didn't really like it, but I really, really like it now. How clean it is. Even though it is quite basic, it's quite nice. So we'll go ahead and zoom in to the nose section, and you might be able to notice that there is something off about the nose section. I'll explain this real quickly. So we got the cockpit windows here. Have the Star Alliance logo, the Lufthansa crane, the L1 door. Basically, the Lufthansa crane right there and the L1 door, I actually put these on myself. It doesn't look too good, I know. Well, basically what happened was that when I got the model, the landing gears, these are supposed to roll, but I went ahead and glued them because they were literally, all of them were on the verge of, well, actually not all of them, but one of the gear sets back there was on the verge of literally falling off, so I decided to glue them all. So I had the aircraft turn on its underside like this, and I was gluing it, which is a big mistake on my part. Shouldn't have done that. I know better. Unfortunately, the glue kind of smeared, super glue, and kind of came down here, and it actually started removing the door. It literally, like, the door was coming off. The door decal on the model, it was like fading away, and so was the Lufthansa logo. And as you can see there, it's smeared and everything. So yeah, that, and it didn't, it didn't look good, so I decided just to like make a fake one or something and cover it up. And it doesn't look good, I know, and I really apologize for you guys having to see this. And yeah, huge mistake on my part. I'm obviously not going to replace the model. It's not too big of a deal in my opinion. And luckily the rest of the model, the other side, is completely fine. So yeah, all right. Anyway, as I was saying, we got the nose gear there with the last two letters of the registration, which is HI, and then the nose gear with some nice detail. You can actually see it's like a light there, the nose gear lights, which obviously they don't turn on, but it'd be cool if they did. Anyway, Lufthansa titles there, the first antenna, Airbus A340-600, and then the name of the aircraft, which is Monchengladbach. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that. I'm definitely not pronouncing it right, but that's the name. And then you can see there's like a little SATCOM outline. Unfortunately, it's not 3D. It'd be cool if it was, but it's not. Then we have the L2 door, and then the little yellow patch rectangle thing there, which says Willkommen, I believe. I've seen pictures of it. Same with the L1 door over there. We've got the two Rolls-Royce Trent 500s, I think they are. Two on this side, two on the other side, which is really cool. I love the 340, even though I've never been on one. I love the way it looks. It's the 600 especially. We got the one overwing exit door. And as you can see, the nice white wings with the egress arrows, nice flaps, and control surface detail. And there's the winglet, which is also white. Then we got the beacon light there, and another SATCOM, which is nice. It's 3D, which is cool. And then the last two exit doors back here. The full registration of the plane, D-AIHI, with the German flag next to it. And then we have the blue Lufthansa new tail with the crane, really nice. And then we got the horizontal stabilizers and the APU right there, really nice. And then I don't know if you can see the engines. They got some nice fan blade detail in there, which is, I don't want to say basic, but I mean at least they got some detail down there. All right, onto the other side. As you can see, it's much better looking than the other side. So you can see the cockpit windows, the crane, Star Alliance logo, A340-600, the name. We got the cargo door there, the front one at least. Then we have the engines again, beautiful, and then the rear two cargo doors. Yeah, and let me go ahead and show you guys the underbelly real quick. You got the nose gear doors there, and then the stand hole, beacon light, the 3 gear sets, which is really nice about the A340. It's got 3 sets of gear, main landing gear. Underneath the wings there, you can see the landing gear doors. I love that. And then the GeminiJets logo, which is a bit smaller. I'm glad GeminiJets' logo is smaller now in their newer models. I didn't really like how it was a bit bigger down up there in their previous generation. And yeah, so then you can see the gear is a bit wonky looking. That's how I got the model. And like I said, I think it was, which one was it? This one. When I got the model, that set was literally on the verge of falling off, and so that's why I decided to glue them so they don't come off. So yeah, absolutely beautiful model. Definitely a 10 out of 10. Would definitely recommend getting this if you can, if you haven't already at least, or the A330, but I love the A340 a bit more. It's a bit, I mean, A340-600 is definitely a unique plane, definitely more unique than the 330. But yeah, it's also the same price. Like, they're literally both $40, the 340-600 and the 330-300. So yeah, but that's all I got to say about this model. Beautiful, highly recommended. Good job on this one, GeminiJets. And I think it's a great model to do the 40th review on this channel. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you all so much for 600 subscribers, if I didn't say that already in a previous video. So yeah, thank you once again. Thank you for watching. Please leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will catch you in my next video. Goodbye.